Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I am a part-time reseller, and today we have a what sold video. I was doing so good the first week of the month. I got the first week of April out on literally the next day, but I don't know about you guys. If you have kids, we are in like the final countdown, and April just poof, it was gone. But I will say sales made a huge comeback for me, especially considering I have not listed very much this month outside of using my PosherVA to relist and delist items every single day. I do 20 items a day and I have had steady sales. So I am not complaining. It's been quite busy around here with birthdays and just end of year everything. So I have 2 weeks for you. I have the second and third week of April, and then I'll do one more the last week of April plus an extra day. So we're just going to jump in. I do have sales on Mercari, Poshmark, and Kidizen. And I'm going to screen share. I'll let you know how much I paid for the item, where it came from, and my profit. So let's jump in. I apologize. Look, my office is such a mess. I've actually been doing a great job of bringing inventory in, getting it ready, putting it into my inventory system. I just have a lot I need to photograph right now, and it's kind of become the dumping zone. All right. So we are going to start over on Mercari. I'm not going to tell you the dates, but this is the second week of April. And I'm going to tell you when I say profit, just keep in mind that takes out what I paid, any shipping discounts, any of the platform fees, all of that. So the way I do my spreadsheet, I've got my gross, my net, and then my profit. So jumping right in, these Disney Native Jefferson shoes. So Native is a fantastic brand to pick up. No matter the condition, you're going to see I sell them quite often. And these were brand new. I picked them up from a local sale for $5. They sold within a few hours for my full asking price of $42. I do not offer free shipping on any platforms. And that gave me a profit of $31.28. Next up, you'll see I find a lot of Disney items. I am in Orlando, Florida, and Disney sells. So we love our Disney clothes around here as well. So I do pick it up often if it's a collaboration like these first two pieces, and specifically Disney parks. So this is a Hannah Anderson collaboration with Disney. This is a rash guard bathing suit, also sold super fast. I had $1 into it, sold for $17. And I made $13.51. Crocs, always a fast seller. These I picked up at Once Upon a Child. I had $5.52 into them. I average my cost of goods when I'm going to the thrift stores and I'm buying a lot. Like this particular day, I bought a ton of shoes. These were a kid's size, and they sold for $17 and gave me $8.99 in profit. Mini Bowden, always a wonderful brand to pick up. I love to buy it for my own kids. I picked this up on some retail arbitrage I did here online. So I had $13.19 into it. It sold for $34, gave me $16.12. I never knew jewelry sells very quickly. It's just not something I pick up. And I have finally got around to listing a lot of the items from my ThredUp jewelry and fun boxes. And surprisingly, jewelry sells. So don't be like me. If you have it laying around, get it listed. This sold super fast. Here's a little pair of Lauren Conrad from Kohl's, these little earrings. They came in a ThredUp fun box. So I had $3.20 into them. They sold for $8 and gave me $3.47. Also, if I'm seeming a little tired, I'm exhausted. So I'm not my usual peppy self. So I thank you for watching. I love these videos. This is where I learn the most. These Native Jeffersons, also brand new in the box. I came across several of these. I scooped them all up. So I also had $5 into these. These were a toddler size 9. They sold for $28 and gave me $14.22. This Ted Baker long sleeve button up came out of my son's closet and sold for $13, gave me $8.33. I'm sure I originally picked that up at a Goodwill for him. These Nike Air black sneakers came from a friend, so I had nothing into them. They sold for $45 and gave me $34.28. These Merrell black mock suede slip-ons came from Goodwill. I did have $8.99 into these. They sold for $24, giving me $8.49. Another super fast jewelry sale. This is a Kate Spade Bangle bracelet. This also came in a ThredUp fun box. No, ThredUp jewelry box. One of the two. I had $3.20 into it. Sold quickly for $25. It was a bride. It had like different bridal sayings, happily ever after and such, and gave me $16.80 profit. We are now, oh, we already did switch to Poshmark, didn't we? Sorry, I didn't tell you. Starting with the Ted Baker. I mean, if you know your reselling platforms and you're looking at the screen, you would have known that. I'm just going about my business. So we are over on Poshmark now. This is an item that came in a ThredUp 200-pound bulk box. I had $1.48 into it. A very strange item to come from ThredUp. It's a new with the tags. It's a President Obama inauguration sweatshirt from 2009. I don't know, but I had it. I listed it, sold for $16 and gave me $11.32. Now, if you know your Poshmark, you know that they take 20% unless the item is under $15. So I would say most of these sales come as a result of offer to likers. I use PosherVA. So after 10 minutes of liking an item, they get an automatic 15% off plus the $1.95 shipping discount, which is why sometimes my profit is kind of a weird number. This Kate Spade floral skirt. I originally bought this for my daughter from a thrift store for $3, but we never wore it. And it sold for $12 and gave me $6.05. These Under Armour compression workout shorts also came in a ThredUp 200-pound box. That time around, my cost of goods was $1.32. They sold for $11 and gave me $5.01. This Lewin gray skirt. This came from a Style Encore. I did pay $6 for it. When I'm trading in items that I maybe got from ThredUp in the first place to Style Encore, I like to leave with items because I get a discount. I don't pay tax and all of that. I like to trade instead of taking the cash. So I ended up with this. It was a size extra large. It was really cute. And it sold for $30. So Lewin Gray is just like I always get this wrong. You guys correct me every time. It's not a super expensive brand. It's like under Loft or one of those type deals. And anyway, but it always sells for me. This is an example of, you'll notice I don't use a lot of stock photos. I know that's a whole controversial thing. You're not really supposed to, but this is exactly what this item looked like. You guys, this is the best I could do. I mean, they just, I was thankful I found a stock photo. These are a pair of Chico's pink cashmere pants. I got these at the ThredUp outlet online for $6. They sold for $20 and gave me $10. These Abercrombie Kids super skinny jeans. I had $6 into them from my local Once Upon a Child. I bought these on a day that I bought a ton of different jeans, trying desperately to find just one pair to fit my super skinny, tall, almost 11-year-old. We found zero. So he ended up just wearing shorts and a hoodie. He needed them for, it's okay. When I say it gets cold in Florida, not so much. So my kids are all hot-blooded, but these were brand new. I paid $6. They sold for $20. Also gave me $10. Not bad. More than I would have gotten if I had taken them back, right? All right. These Adidas Stella McCartney collaboration orange and blue leggings came from a local Goodwill for $5.43. They sold for $30 and gave me $18.57. These Zara pink strappy sandals came in a Jomar kids shoebox from a really long time ago. I wasn't even recording dates at the time. So $3.42 into them. They sold for $16 and gave me $9.38. This J. Jill purple shirt I picked up at the bins, the Goodwill outlet, the bins. So I had 65 cents into them. It sold for $15 and gave me $9.63. These Clark's Artisan black Gladiator sandals came in a ThredUp shoebox. They were little. They were women's size 6, but they were a really nice style. And I had $5.30 into them. They sold for $45 though, and gave me $30.70. So even like if you pulled these out of a ThredUp shoebox, you might not think they're the most exciting thing being Clark's, but that sale covered half the box. These Fry white leather strap flip-flop sandals also came in a ThredUp shoebox, $5.33 into that box. And they sold for $37, gave me $22.55. This J. Crew collection silk dress. This was very old. I want to say it was from 2011 or 12. Came in a thread-up 200-pound bulk mystery box for $1.48. It sold the same day I listed it. I know that there is a market for this J. Crew collection. Like, people seek out this particular line. It was 100% silk. It was a cute little dress. I had bubble hem. I just didn't think it would sell for that much, being it was so old, but it did. Sold for $18, and I made $12.92. These Salomon water shoes, I picked these up at the bins for 78 cents. They looked a mess as far as being dirty because they were white, but I had faith in my OxiClean that time. You know, OxiClean's done me wrong before, but I got them really white. From the bottoms, they were in pretty great shape, and they sold for $33. So that was a really great flip, and I made $23.90. Another pair of natives. This time, these are the pink glow in the dark shoes. These are so fun. And I want to give you guys this little tip. You know, you might come across kids' shoes that glow in the dark or have the light ups, and don't be like me. Maybe you already know this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I would go in my bathroom and take like a zillion photos. My phone doesn't have the burst mode anymore. I don't know. And I would just scroll through them and find the best one. And then one day my husband was like, why don't you just take a video and then just screenshot the best one, or like the best part of the video? He is smarter than I am. So these I picked up recently at that boutique for a week consignment sale for $7.13. I just averaged all my cost of goods that day. They sold for $25 and gave me $12.87. My ducks are all coming to visit me. They're ready for bed. It's getting dark out. All right, these Nike green sneakers were mine. I bought them probably back in 2014. I wore them just a few times. I'm not really a sneaker. I don't like my toes covered up. And they sold for $29, gave me $23.20. These Adidas baby sneakers, I had $2 into them from a local Once Upon a Child. They sold for $12 and gave me $5.33. There was a couple days in here where I sent out like 30 and 40% offers to try to clean out some old inventory. This was definitely one of those days. This soft surroundings yellow beaded cardigan I picked up for $7.99 at my local Goodwill because it was brand new with the tags. Super cute. Now, when I got home, I did notice it had some dirt spots on it. You really can't even see it in the photos. I disclosed it. It still sold for $55 and gave me $36.01. More Crocs. These came from a local sale that I picked up for $1 and they sold for $15. I made $11. Kid size, if I didn't say that, size 9 toddler, so baby size. These Cabbie shorts came out of my personal closet. I bought them a really long time ago, and they sold for $12 and gave me $7.33. These, I think it's Mybo. They're these really cute, I mean, infant size 1, so newborn size, really. These little white handmade leather sandals. And they were precious, but they came from a thread-up shoe rescue box, kids shoe rescue box. So $4.98, and they still sold for $20 and gave me $9.30. So even tiny baby shoes will sell on Poshmark. Another pair of these natives. I want to say I had 9 pairs of these total. Still have a few, but I have sold out several sizes. So I had $5 into these. These were a toddler size 7. These sold for $25 and gave me $15 profit. Super simple on Poshmark. I literally did one listing with all the different size options. So I was happy to take less than my asking price for those. This Airy bra was from that Jomar bra and bralette box I got a really long time ago, and got like 8 of these exact same bras. And it was tiny, 32B. So $3.25 into it. I took an offer of $15 and gave me $8.75. And lastly, for the second week of April are these Mini Melissa blue bow flip-flops in a big kid size 2. These were my daughter's. Originally, probably came from a random thrift store, and they sold for $13 and gave me $8.33. We're going to keep on going. And this is now the 3rd week. So April the 19th through the 22nd, no, 16th, the 16th through the 22nd. We're going to start with I didn't have any Kidizen sales the week before because the first week I did have several because it was Kid Economy, and you always see a drop in sales, at least I do, because everyone saves up their money, buys all the things during the week that we do Kid Economy, which is just an event, like a grassroots event that happens during certain weeks of the year. And then you kind of see no sales because everyone has spent all their money and then they pick up again. So I did want to mention, my husband is the Facebook Marketplace Pro. You guys know we've been doing these palettes and he lists a lot of things for local pickup. And I decided to push some of my men's items over to Facebook Marketplace on his account just to see. And we've actually sold a few, but I couldn't figure out how to like show it. I went to his marketplace like e-commerce profile and it doesn't show it anymore, even under the couple sold items. Anyway, it was a Patagonia men's pullover that I got locally for $1.91, and it sold for $62.48 and gave me $44.97 profit. So that was pretty exciting. And so then I had a couple other things that he listed locally that I'm like, you know what, why don't you add shipping to those? And we have been making some sales that way. I don't have all those on my spreadsheet because he kind of does that on his own. So anyway, let's jump to Kidizen. This was a 3-item bundle. These Sekai Run sneakers, it's a great brand to look for. Those were my daughter's. This June and January tank, I did purchase directly from the website for $3.80. And then these American Girl cards, I just have a bunch of, I don't know where it came from. I've had it forever. So I have nothing as my cost of goods. So I had $3.80 total into this bundle. I sent her a discount. She paid $39. After all was said and done, I made $28.41. And it was all able to be shipped using a 1-pound label. These Birkenstocks, let's see. These I've had $1 into from a local thrift store. They were in amazing condition. And they sold on Kidizen, but through the Facebook Marketplace feature where you can just turn one little toggle on and it pushes all of your listings to Facebook Marketplace for no extra charge to you. And the cool thing is it's almost like a guest buyer. So you can't really communicate with them. And like, it's just, they always pay full price, you know, so it's great. So these sold for my full asking price of $45 plus shipping. So $51.15 gave me a profit of $38.10. And for those saying you can sell adult stuff on Kidizen, yes, you can sell adult items, women's items, no men's items, no housewares. So kids and women, and you can do women's clothing, accessories, and shoes and purses, all of that. I do list all of my items to Kidizen first, and then I use List Perfectly to push it out to the other platforms. Unless it's a men's item, then I post on Posh first. It's just easier. Kidizen doesn't seem to work as well when you're pushing items to it, but if you want to try out List Perfectly, I do have a discount code below. Give it a try. If you already are using a cross-posting platform, definitely push your items over to Kidizen. Make sure you toggle on that Facebook thing, and hey, sales are sales, right? All right, this Sea Folly swim was my daughter's. In fact, I think it was both of my daughters at some point. So I had nothing into it at this point. So $11.15 is the offer I sent out, and I made $5.66. All right, we are over to Mercari now for that week number 3. This is a bundle of 3 Carters, which I don't typically list Carters. That's something I would usually take to my local Once Upon a Child. This came in the Thread Up Kids 50-pound box that I bought. So altogether, I had $1.20 into these 3 pieces. Actually, my Once Upon a Child did not buy them from me. I took it there first. They don't take a lot of newborn items because they just have so much of it. So I was happy to sell this for $12 plus shipping, gave me $8.95. These Nike Sunray Toddler sandals, I had $1 into them. They sold for $16. You can usually get around $20. I did take an offer because these did show a little bit of wear and gave me $12.64. These Keen Stingray orange and black shoes I picked up online, retail arbitrage, and I had $16.79 into them. I did pay up for them because I thought they might fit my son, but then they were not the right size. So I sold them for $32 and they still gave me $10.78, which for something to be delivered to my house, I'll take it. This would have been a really, really awesome sale had there not been any damage. I hate how Mercari like zooms in like that for you guys. This is a vintage Oshkosh cotton dress. So most people know vintage Oshkosh for kids for their overalls. This one was made in the USA. Had a paper tag, so cute. It had blueberries and raspberries and strawberries, but it had a little hole right on the front. So I disclosed it. I listed it in fair condition. I mean, I made it very clear. So I listed this and immediately on Poshmark, someone was tagging her friend, and it sold within 5 minutes for my full asking price over on Mercari. I mean, the hole was right in the front. Could I have asked a little bit more? Maybe, but you know, someone's gonna have to take the time to repair it. And I had 60 cents into it. So sold it over here on Mercari. Usually I delete items right away when it sells elsewhere, but I decided to just mark it as unavailable on Poshmark just because maybe they didn't read this. I mean, it was purchased so quickly. Maybe someone just saw Oshkosh vintage and bought it. Anyway, she left me a great review. She was happy with her purchase. And the person over on Poshmark is like, where did this item go? I want to buy it. So there's definitely a market and people seeking out vintage Oshkosh. So no matter what it is, keep an eye out for it. All right, these Nike Tajin sneakers also came from a local sale for $1. You're going to hear me say a lot of things came from a local sale for $1. There was a sale near me, almost like a church rummage type sale. Everything was $1. So I got a lot of great items from that sale. These sold for $22. This is just a really great style to pick up. The Tajin sneakers, I think they come in adult size as well, but they always sell really quickly. I made $17.86 on these, and they were tiny. They were a little kid size or a baby size 8. All right, we're gonna finish the week number 3 back over on Poshmark. This is another mini Bowden item. This was a fail. I mean, I still made profit, but I did pick this up at Once Upon a Child for $2.70. And when I went to list it, I noticed it had like these weird blue stains on it. Again, kind of hard to see in the pictures, but they were definitely there on the front, the back. I don't know. I don't know what happened to this dress, but it still sold for $10. So I still made $4.35. And it sold like the same day. All right, these Naturano silver sandals also came in that Jill Mar kids shoebox for $3.42. And I got that box probably a year ago at this point. And these finally sold for $15 and I made $8.58. I had a bundle sale. These little girls' Berkeys, Birkenstock sandals. Those I had $3.50 into. This little baby romper came in that thread up 50-pound kids box for 60 cents. And the native sneakers, I had $3.49. So let's just call it about $8 in. And I sold this, I don't know what I sold it for, but I made $44. So maybe 54, something like that. So it was a great sale. Great little bundle sale there. On my spreadsheet, I break it out individually. So, all right. This was the first purse to sell from all of those purses that I listed. And she left me, actually, I need to go back and message her. She left me the sweetest feedback and the nicest note. And it made my day that day. And I was going to reply to her, and seeing this reminded me, I definitely did not go back and send her a message. So I need to do that. If you buy things from somebody, leave a comment, send them. I mean, really, I don't remember why I was having a bad day. It's just been a month, y'all. And she just said it was even better than described and all the things. And it made me smile. All right. So I had $21.50 into this Dooney and Burke vintage satchel bag from a thread-up name brand handbag box. It sold for $53. Oh, and she thanked me for accepting her offer. So I made $19.18, which I'm happy with. Those boxes, I don't know what, I do not like listing purses. I do not like cleaning them, taking pictures of them, anything. So the faster these all sell, the happier I will be. All right, this was a Tupperware large vintage cake container. You know, I watch all these videos on YouTube of what sold, and more than one person had sold vintage Tupperware. And I'm like, oh, let me pick up vintage Tupperware. And I bought the biggest thing. I had to store it in my office because it wouldn't fit in my bins. And I paid $3 for it. And it finally sold to a guest buyer. And they paid $21 at my full asking price. And I made $13.80. Would I pick this up again? No, because I had it for a while and it took up way too much room and had hardly any interest. All right, these Adriano Goldschmied Stevie cuff jeans came in a thread up denim box. So I had $1.04 into them. They sold for $25 and gave me $18.96. Now I have a question for you guys. Pause. I'd love for you to leave me a comment. I remember specifically these jeans sold, and my mail comes at like 12 o'clock on the dot almost every day. So anytime, if a sale comes in after I do my initial shipping in the morning, I typically try to run in my office, print out a label, get it out like almost immediately. If it's an offer sent to likers, an offer sent to me, because then there is no waiting game. Like you're allowed to mark it as shipped and mail it immediately. The buyer cannot request to cancel. If it's a full price sale, you have to wait the 3 hours, which I would never ship before waiting the 3 hours. Well, this day I literally marked it as shipped within 5 minutes, ran out, and I literally remember the mailman was on my street. Like I just made it. And that makes me happy. I love being able to get my items out super fast because I work from home for my real job also. So anyway, marked it as shipped, gone. I get a message. This was an accidental offer. Can you please cancel my order? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Your order has gone out. I expected to get a 1-star review because I don't think she believed me, but still, like, so my question to you is, do you honor it when people ask to cancel when it was an offer, like an offer they sent to you? Because I just had this happen again, and at least don't lie. I think that's my problem. The most recent one, again, it had already been shipped out. She said something like, I didn't mean to push the send offer button, but I buy a lot on Poshmark, and you can't just click a send offer button. It's like a 3-step process. They ask, are you sure? You have to input your payment information, make sure your address is correct. It's at least 2 clicks. And I even went and said, submit offer on an item, and you still have to put how much you want to submit the offer for. You know what I mean? She made it seem like she accidentally clicked one button. So long-winded, but I just feel like it's common knowledge. You know what I mean? Like you can't request to cancel. So what would you do? Maybe I'm just a mean reseller. I don't know. And it's also been, I'm just cranky. All right. These Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses came in a ThredUp fun box, $3.40 into them, sold for $30. They took a while to sell though. This Hannah Anderson purple tulle dress was my daughter's. We did a little mini closet clean out recently, sold for $13 and gave me $8.33. These Chacos, I had $8 into these from a local Plato's, sold for $45 and gave me $28. They were women's size 6. They were tiny, but still sold. Beyond Yoga, this is a space dye movement dress. I was really excited. It's the first time I've ever found this brand. It sold very quickly. I had $5.43 into it, sold for $52 and gave me $34.45. I want to add, I don't really sell a lot on eBay. I think I have like 10 items listed over there. I know, I should, it's a lot. And on eBay, it's called a Vero, something like that. When you get in trouble for using stock photos, companies like Allbirds or there's companies that specifically seek that out. I didn't know that was a thing on Poshmark, and I got in trouble so I probably shouldn't have even put it in my listing again. Anyway, I got an email that said they removed my listing for using a stock photo. The company told them to or something. And it was this dress. And I had this picture as my stock photo. And it said, you're welcome to relist the item. They probably meant without using the stock photos. I just made sure I did not have the stock photo as my main cover. And it sold the next day. So it's like, phew, thank goodness, get this thing out of here. So just FYI, if you have any Beyond Yoga items listed and you have a stock photo as your cover photo, I suggest taking it down. It also happened to me on, it hasn't sold yet, Vineyard Vines, a Vineyard Vines dress. So Vineyard Vines is out, Beyond Yoga is out. They don't want you using their stock photos, even on Poshmark. So just wanted to give you guys a little word of warning. All right, I had a bundle sale of this Rockets of Awesome black sweater. I did pick this up on ThredUp out of the outlet for $7.20. I paid up for it because it was under the boys category. It was definitely girls. I mean, my son could have worn glitter, but he was like not having it. So I listed that. And these Pottery Barn Kids cloth napkins. I was proud of myself for letting these go. I am a bit of a hoarder when it comes to my kids' stuff. And my son used these in preschool and kindergarten, and I think also first grade. They were very much worn and loved, and it said so. So I let them go on to a new home. They don't make them anymore, which is also kind of sad. So I sold these 2 items together for an offer of $25. These American Eagle high-rise jeggings, I had $4.50 into from a local Goodwill, sold for $25 and gave me $15.50. Mini Bowden, always a great brand, y'all. I did haul this at that boutique for a week, so $7.13. I did not notice that there was I noticed there was a little stain on the front, and I thought I could get it out. It did. Did I even try? Cannot remember. I don't think I tried because I also noticed there was a giant stain on the back. So I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to list it as is. And it still sold very quickly for $17. So I was happy with that. And I still made $4.75. This cream cable knit kid sweater I picked up on Kidizen. Sometimes people on Kidizen offer sales where it's like 20% off 2 items. So if there's one item I want in their shop, I will look for something else we could maybe use, or even something I could sell. I did pick this up for us to use for fall photos or something. We never did. It still had the little plastic. It originally had tags, and then it ended up with just a little barb. So $6 into it, sold for $13. I made $2.33, which, hey, I got a discount on the item I actually wanted. This is a cool sale. If you remember, I did an unboxing of Amazon returns from Restock. That box, you guys, I didn't think at the time. I was kind of like, this was kind of a box of junk. I was kind of unsure. We have made so much profit on that box. This was the most expensive item in the box. It was this tiny little box. It was a Ridge Minimalist Slim Wallet from Men. These are on Amazon right now for $95, even still. So it sold for $70 and gave me $56. So that was great. All right, these Stride Right Princess Light Up shoes. I had $1 into them from a local sale, and look, this is where I got smart. I had taken a video and did a still screen instead of taking 1 million photos of trying to catch both lights on. These sold for $21. She left me great feedback and said her daughter is obsessed with them, which made me happy. They were like little princess shoes, and gave me $14.08. We're almost done, guys. All right, these Jordans came in my Cozy Threads kids shoebox, and I had $2 into them. They sold for $35 and gave me $24.28. Again, another one I had to use a stock photo because like these looked ridiculous. These are Free People camo printed pants, but they kind of looked like weird, really large. I don't know. This was my photo. I did use the stock photo. This was another case of me picking these up at Clothes Mentor, where they give that one, they give you like 25% more for a trade-in if you buy stuff in the store versus taking the cash. So I typically do that. So I had $10 into these. They sold for $46 and still gave me a profit of $25.08. These Loft Black Mules came in a thread-up shoebox. I had $6.67 into them. They were listed a while. This was when they had increased the prices of those shoeboxes to $90 for a little while. They sold for $13 and gave me a whopping $1.66. And I had this wonderful bundle. This was a Patagonia Better sweater jacket. I had $1 into, which was fantastic. Another pair of natives. These are called the Millers. They were glittery. They were so cute. I had $7.13 into those. Those also came from that local pop-up consignment. So I had $8.13 into this bundle, and the bundle sold for $60. And then my last sale of the third week of April was these UGG Black Moto lace-up boots. I was so glad these sold. I've had them listed for a while. I didn't expect them to sell till this fall, but these came in a thread-up shoebox. I had $5.30 into them. They sold for $70 and gave me $50.70. So April was a very good month for me. I almost doubled what I did in March. So we've got one more week left to cover in April, and May is already starting out strong. I've made several sales, and today is only the 2nd. So I hope your sales are doing better. Now, my sales are not what they were, you know, maybe at this point last year, but I'm wishing all of you guys a wonderful sales week. Happy May. Happy end of the school year. We have until the 25th. So I am up to my eyeballs with a birthday party. We've got Mother's Day, and we've got piano recitals, and just what else? Dance recitals. And oh my gosh, with dance, there's tech rehearsals, there's photos, there's all these things. So it's wine 30, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up on your way out. It really helps my channel. And I hope to be back with you again this week with another thread up unboxing. All right, guys, see you soon.